heritage trees of Goa, islands of Goa. One more thing, hills and mountains of the small book we are about to prepare. If that is so, then I told our chief minister also that these 4 or 5 books together, edited by the government, and either government they publish it as a book, and or we will entrust it to some international level publisher. Through that process, Goa is a tourist hub, and if this book will give a clear picture for the tourists who are coming to Goa. Now mainly they are visiting beach and other beautiful places. Along the same, our trees they can see, because in that book, the trees of Goa, you see our Kangona Ashram. Kangona Ashram, we saw a banyan tree spreading to 3 acres. 3 acres. And its age is determined as more than 500 years. Why? After the book is released, Hyderabad team, researchers and colleges, they visited that ashram, and I am very happy that one way or other way people are attracted to Goa, and our expectations will fulfill shortly. And regarding the subject, I have prepared a paper as my inaugural speech, and now time is 11:45. Time for tea. So I asked our people to distribute my speech, and then I will take only 5 minutes. And time schedule will let it be properly. You see, as far as trees, plants, nature are concerned, the traditional India contributed and living status just like animals was given by our ancient forefathers, rishis and others, and we can see all these things. Ancient India to modern scientific achievements we are discussing openly, and I have one part which is created some pain in my mind, that only that aspect alone I am highlighting now. All other things are there in my prepared speech. You see, recently, telling you that Israeli scientists, they proved that, and using the word prove that, this theory put forward by our Jesse goes about 100 years back, is now accepted by the entire world, that the every poet, he has raised so many poets. Almost all poets are true. After 100 years, in 1901, I think, he presented his theory before Royal Society of London in 1901. That theory, I would like to say, this is about the Indian scientists discovered over a century ago that plants possess a nervous system similar to animals. He is the first person in the world used the word. She was to be the first to use the term plant nerve. Sri was first experiment to proving plants are life. He invented the machine crystallograph. The meaning of the crystallograph also detailed out in my speech. I am not going to that. And through this process, he convinced the whale the screams of agony of a fresh cabbage while it was being boiled in water. You see, you can quote what is one person who witnessed it. You all heard about the Nobel Prize winner and Irish playwright George Bernard Shaw, who was a total vegetarian. He said to have wept, cried aloud by seeing this experiment by J.C. Bose. 100 years back, you see, then what happened to, of course, Western scientists sidelined Bose. That was natural because we were safe at that time. The country was safe country at that time. Why our people also not given proper consideration to that aspects, and now Professor Lilat Chandri of Technical University proved more and more things scientifically, and where now accepted the theory put forward by J.C. Bose about 1 century ago. Why the state scientists and Indian setup, I am not really setup, I am not blaming anybody. Indian setup, we people, over the details of Sri J.C. Bose experience in this full vigor is a question, a request and answer even now. And another aspect, our Upanishads. 52 Upanishads were translated by Argasi's elder brother, Dara Rajakumaran. Dara Rajakumaran, 52 Upanishads and Vedas are translated into Persian language. I would like to say, first time Indian Vedas are translated into foreign language by that gentleman. Our chief guest is a professor of Delhi University dealing with Hindi. Now, maximum number of copies sold during the last year as novel is related to the story, classic story that is transformed into a novel, and that novel is according to my information, I read it some books back, then maximum number of books are selling in Hindi nowadays from classics like that. So now in that field also we are developing. What extent our madams or our Sahitya Academy is promoting these things. I am ignorant about it, I don't know. In Kerala, of course, political appointments. Goa also political appointments. I don't want other job, I don't want to make any comments. Now, the Kendra Sahitya Academy Vice President, she put certain words about me, and I would like to say, Madam, I am not quarreling with anybody in Kerala. And about 6 months back, our Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, Sri Sreedharan Pillai, released my collection of stories, and he complimented me. And while I was the president of a political party on 2 occasions, he was my political rival, not enemy, rival in Kerala. But he was kind enough to release my book, and I was very much happy at that time. But Kerala Sahitya Academy is concerned. And information passed on to me that Shankaracharya, the present designated Shankaracharya of Sriveri visiting, and he wants to see me. Then today's program is there. Actually, Madam was scheduled to release that book, that Heavenly Islands of Goa. Then that ago, I preponed that program, and I said that program was there. Very good program. And Swamiji blessed me like anything. That also is an achievement in my life, and I am extending my sincere thanks to all. Today, my students, please look into the papers to be presented here by 11 of 12. Excellent scholars, those things, and I am concluding my speech. Other things are, so many points are there in my speech. I would like to say, Arnold Toynbee was stated that who can change a society? He says, no God changes society. He advanced his argument that, of course, in a democratic country, more truth than Bharat and other things changing the society. But actual persons who are changing a creative minority in the society. He quoted French Revolution. He quoted Russian Revolution. Even our freedom struggle. As far as the population before 1947, 1 or 2% of our Indian society, percentage 2, 3, maximum maybe 3, dedicated their life for the freedom struggle, sacrificed their life, and that is why we are enjoying the freedom now. Arnold Toynbee's concept is that those 2%, 3%, out of the audience here, students here, only 4 or 5 among you seriously look into these matters, and future is what with us, and our country is concerned. You see, as what are many things, everything, what is the tradition, what argument is done, laid from elders, laid from elders about nature and human beings. Two persons previously is quoted ecocentric society. Ecocentric society is the only country in the world which propounded the theory ecocentric society. And other countries, Western countries, human-centric society. And our another thing, anthropocentric society. We are not believing that. That is why in our scientific books, in our tradition books, we can't see the nature about nature. We are giving respect, and we are our relationship was human beings and nature are correlating, helping each other, depending each other. This is the concept. And human-centric approach, the basic belief is that everything is for human being. We can enjoy it, we can destroy it, we can use it. Against that only country which took a definite stand that every nature is the world, including plants, trees, etc. And about that, Sreedharan or somebody stated that we are making a prayer before cutting a tree, making a prayer in some papers going to be presented before you. All these things are there in detail, and this effort. We are not going to stop it here. We continue, and I am requesting all the students, those who are interested, that will definitely with you in all aspects. I am underlining all aspects. You can come to Rajbhavan and make use of it, and our secretary and the board of secretary is here. You can come, everybody can come. Our Rajbhavan is not a Rajbhavan, it is a law power. You can come. And wish you all the best.
Even I would say that I have also read some of the verses of Bible wherein Jesus Christ says almost 2000 years back, when his disciples say that you remove unwanted bush from wheat plants. What he said is that let that also grow along with that. As and when the harvest comes, it can be removed inclusively. So if I try to now fuse with that of science, I would say that the trees are there to give shade, to give food, and to give one of the valuable gases for our daily life as oxygen. We have all come across this, the importance of oxygen during COVID time. I would say that it's not only that it gives the life-sustaining gas oxygen, but also it sequestrates carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. There's a scientific way of explaining. But then, in the sense that once you always remember that you have 29% of the land on the earth and 71% of the ocean. So we have forests. But then, due to anthropogenic activity, or I would say that due to greediness, we started deforestation. So there is an imbalance between sequestration of carbon dioxide and that is being emitted in the atmosphere. And how this area started, how the carbon dioxide emission has started, it's actually from the industrial era. Because every country wants to become rich, there is nothing wrong in the country to become rich, but then probably they have not had the concept of the sustainability. Because every system has an optimum level. Beyond that, if you go, it actually gives back. And the very best example is what happened in the last week to my cloudburst and the tree. You see, if I try to explain to you, when the carbon dioxide is added to the atmosphere, what happens is that it absorbs the radiation and then it increases the temperature. And along with the carbon dioxide, you have something else called particles. Especially, I would say DC particles, black carbon aerosols, we say DC particles. And these DC particles is next to carbon dioxide. One is a gas and another is a particle. And these DC particles, in addition to what has been happening as a result of manufacturing, etc., it also adds to fossil fuel burning and biomass burning. I would say that in Goa University campus on a peak day, on Wednesday, you would find 7,000 to 8,000 nanograms per meter cube of DC particles in the atmosphere. That again absorbs radiation and increases. Let me add further. In Goa, the population is 16 lakhs. So in a house, let's say there are 3 members. On the 3 members, we have 3 4-wheelers and 3 2-wheelers. So that adds to further the atmosphere. If you use the public transport, this can be avoided. So BC particles and the carbon dioxide, as a result, the trees are being chopped